This is Desktop Explorer's demo, where we will rummage through an abandoned profiles on an old PC to unravel an inherited mystery. What secrets hide in this eerie adventure of cryptic games and outdated software? Who was using this computer? What happened? Etc. so forth. Another one that I didn't actually know until I opened the game seems to be getting published by Outer Sloth, which I think is like related to the Among Us devs, because I think this was Outer Sloth was also helping publish the Gunny Ascend game, so they're doing some cool stuff here. Excited to see what we end up running into. Volume, huh? Seems kind of loudish, but like it's also the main menu. Maybe it'll go down, you know? I imagine I can always change that stuff later. Let's keep the CRT going for the full effect. Let's go. New game. I don't have a save file, you're lying. Oh, I missed out on a starting off a thing. Initializing login screen. Okay. Select my username. I mean, admin. Oh. Halibut. Okay. Replace mouse and keyboard. Buy speakers compatible with PC. Connect to the internet. Ethernet ports completely broken. Check chronolog software. It should be in my start menu at the bottom left. Chronolog. Oh. Reminisce.amp. Okay, select an entry to read its contest and grade started. For the brightest lass in the 7 seas, every day it became a bit harder for me to remember. Every once in a while, I'll have what my doctor calls lucid periods, and recall memories I may never think of again. I leave you this information along with my computer. I thought the arrows might move it, but no. There are other users, the previous owners of this computer. There is a strange program called Desktop Explorer. It's inside the Open Me folder on your desktop. The password for it is your nickname. It's all related to the disappearance of someone I cared about. In this computer, you'll find my most intimate thoughts. I trust you with them, since the only thing I admire more than your wits is your kind heart. End with a poem. If we're apart, look at the moon, for I will do to the flashing's distracting me. If I am gone, look at the stars, for I am with you. Goodbye, Guppy, your uncle. Okay, Guppy's probably my nickname for the Open Me. Maybe. Today was my last day before my uncle left for intensive care. It was very surreal having him hug me while I was crying because he didn't even know why I was so sad in the first place. This is his old computer. I replaced the mouse, keyboard, and speakers, but I couldn't hook it up to any internet connection, so it doesn't really matter. Everything I need is here. I just read the letter he left me. I thought I had no more tears left in me, but I was wrong. I feel like this is the start of a detective mission. It's time to install Desktop Explorer and see what it's about. The password for the folder. Uncle Hal was the only one to call me by that nickname. This one's for you, Captain Halibut. That'd be Guppy. Here we go. Is that supposed to be like N for like Netscape, old Netscape or something? Hello, thank you for installing Desktop Explorer. Alright, Pizarro. Wait a second, I remember you. Do you remember me? It's your old friend Pizarro. Pizarro? I don't blame you. After all, it's been a while, hasn't it? It has. I'll go over everything as if it were your first time. Best experience when understanding the user's needs. Let's see what we're working with. Wow. Wait, you have eyelashes? I thought Pizarro was a guy. My mistake. I mean, I guess that, anyway. I see you're a pretty average user. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, You'll be presented with puzzles around basic computer usage. Pretty simple stuff. Puzzles will look like this. Let's go. You found password 123. Your goal is to find the password and unlock the next puzzle folder. I won't always be this easy, though. Oh, and you went away. Also, submenus are your friend. Most programs have submenus. These tools could come in handy, you know. Who knows what might find. These puzzles will test your ability to think outside the box. The world's your oyster. Be creative and have... What... Okay. Take your time, my friend. Good luck. Good luck, Star Fox. Okay. If a password is given to you through text, it will be presented in the following format. Password. However, passwords won't always be hidden within text. You'll have to deduce some of them. Will you discover the mysteries of the cave? The cave? Okay. It does have that. Okay, cool. You can save as. Wow, alright. Remember, if you ever need a system tip, just click on the light bulb icon on your taskbar below me. Like some Nancy Drew stuff. Okay. Kind of a spooky noise. Hidden files. Alright, we're good. You are lost. You find yourself between the sea and the lush forest. Dragging your feet in the sand of a beach you've never seen. Aside from your wits and senses, you bear only a small compass which has been damaged in a fall. Among the shore's dark rocks, you spot what looks like to be an entrance to a cave. Approaching it reveals that the entrance is narrower than you anticipated. Letters written in the sand start fading away as it starts to rain heavily. Before taking shelter, you manage to read some of it. You assume it's the cave's name, Fortuna. Fortuna. Okay. That's the compass. Fortuna. Good job, and with that, we start our adventure. Alright. Okay. Long scroll. Chant my name, O child, and your voice will bear my fire. When dusk surrounds me, oh, I can't copy to paste the thing later. It's kind of annoying. Inanna? We have a torch. Okay, so we're in a cave. We have a broken compass. Inside of cave. Okay. Compress. I wonder what that does. As you glance up inside your new shelter, you'll notice a few cracks between the boulders on top. You realize the lack of natural light in here. Despite not being able to see much in the cave's darkness, you stumble upon a stick next to a rolled up scroll. As you open it, you discover it's comically long. I did discover it's comically long. Inanna. Whoa, okay, the torch is lit. That's cool. Nice, the light from this torch is about as bright as me. Okay. What's this? Oh, new chronologue alert. I've noticed I keep writing depressive thoughts, so today I will write about one of my favorite memories. I don't remember the exact date, but this was the birth of the short-lived Angler Trio. Little Guppy's first finishing trip, and she blessed us with a honey hole. We filled the boat so fast that old Walleye started singing again. When we got home, we toasted with pap and baby formula. Walleye, okay. Oh, how I miss you, big bro. My memory might falter sometimes, but I won't forget you anytime soon since Guppy had your melancholic eyes. It's funny how I can't think of us three without our code names, but I wouldn't have it any other way. As long as our young lass breathes, the Angler Trio lives on. Okay. After barely pronouncing the name you read, the tip of the stick you are holding kindled into a soft flame. You now hold a torch of suspicious origin. I like that, how the text moves. With a newly lit path, you press on into a room with a wide strip of papyrus. You notice strokes and writings scattered along it, along with some suspicious-looking creases. You read, "Answer quickly and answer proud. Oh, solve my riddle, say it loud. Garden the flowers with my hose. Wouldn't you know it, I use my nose." The rest is lost within the paper's folded format. Oh, elephant. Boom. Okay. That's kind of cool. So, No, I guess it is just that. And these others are just to, like, make it confusing, maybe? Elephant? Elephants? No? Okay. Elephas, then. Because that's what it actually says. Okay, cool. Don't you love riddles? Keep it up. As you solve the riddle after folding the papyrus, the elephant's truck points to a path in the distance. Was it always there? You make your way through his passageway, which leads to an empty enclosed space within the cavern. It seems to be a dead end. Just as you start to lose hope and begin to head back, you recall words of advice from a detective show you watched as a kid. Read between the lines and find the source of truth. Only then will you crack the code. So source code. You think, there are no lines on these cave walls, detective or not. What am I supposed to do? Aha! Oh. Alright, that didn't do anything. But it did tell us that now we know if we duplicate something, we can then compress it, and then, like, you know, that might do something at some point. Okay, that's the compress. So there's a duplicate button. Got it. And then this is, what is this one? Oh, edit. And then what's this? Oh, that goes up. Oh, shoot. Oh, okay. We don't actually have to resubmit a password we've already done. It'll just click in. I thought it was messed up because of it still had that thing. Let's see. Now I'm actually taking a look at what else is going on. The source of truth. Oh, here we go. Can't right click to get the source code. What do we have here? Beta and other versions, FAQ. No internet. Oh, right, I don't have internet. These aren't related to code, it's just notes. Nothing in down. Well, I guess I already did hidden files there. Hidden files? Hidden files? Scans? Medical scans? Probably not. Okay. I assume that's me. That's good. Don't forget. Well, that's a lot. Is this me? Junior high? My junior high thing? He's proud of me, maybe? Prescription. Pamphlet. Wait, what is this? Dissociative amnesia. Uh-oh. So that's what our uncle's problem is. You like can't read this shit at all. Okay. It's a lore, it's for lore. Why does cereal have the slash, I wonder? Milk, okay. He was writing notes because he has amnesia. And each one starts getting a lot shorter. Oh, but okay, hold on, there's something here. Use notebook. Wait, he spelled teeth. He spelled teeth wrong in this one. Turth. The word teeth is starting to look strange to me. Read me? No, that's the same. There are no lines on the... Read between the lines. Oh, it's on this document, of course. Jesus Christ, okay. I was looking for an actual code thing to look elsewhere. Alright, as you solve the riddle after folding the pivots... So shake... Oh, right, it tells me with the curly braces. Submit. Oh wow, look, a hacker over here. You're through. I'm in. Free paths. Watching all those detective shows has finally paid off. Passing both of your hands over this cave's wall has revealed it to be different from all the others. A light push is all that is needed to crumble. Hidden beneath this neat ruse, you encounter 3 doors. 2 of them lie beside you, and the largest one in front of you. Below the central door is a yellow key. You tried using it. Won't budge. There's an engraving on the key, but it's very hard to read. Yeah. And that didn't do it. That's interesting. It disappeared after I tried to restore the duplicate? Interesting, okay. Duplicate properties? Well, what if I rename it to STP? You hold it. Oh, I think that I did it. You're very close, but you struggle to form a clear image in your mind. Does that mean that the word is image? Let's see. Well, I guess I want to look at this stuff first. As you open it, you see a wall with a rune inscription painted on it. Below the rune, you see a word in an alphabet you can read. Is this related to the other door? Rena. Okay. Rena. As you open the left door, you see a wall with a rune inscription painted on it. Below the rune, you see a word in an alphabet you can read. Is this the name of the rune? Rena... Mate? Rena mate? Mate Rena. Well, let's see if it's the word image first. It's not. Mate Rena? Rena mate? Okay. Well, I'm glad this thing worked. That was kind of cool. You struggle to form a clear image. Wait, does that mean, what's the name for the type of file that is an image? It's just .image, okay. What if I go image? That sounded like a noise like I opened the door. Every lock obeys portness. Let me see if I actually need to do caps. I don't. What a great imagination you have. Put him up there. Feels like it's he's a little more involved. Okay. Close. The story piece. You reshape the key and reveal its message. You turn the lock with it. A small chamber like a closet is behind the big central door. The rock walls of this compartment are completely covered with the same etched phrase. Dare to say my name. You know from experience that speaking aloud holds some type of power. Examining the room, you are sure that the only way forward is to call their name, whatever it may be. Who wrote those words anyway? New date, a new journal entry. My doctor suggested I write about this line by line, so I'll give it a go. My big brother died on a rainy day. The rain wasn't enough to smother the flames. I couldn't help at all. I trembled for hours during that day. My big brother couldn't escape in time. I saw his face and body engulfed in fire. That thing did not look like my big brother. That's pretty traumatizing. This is stupid. I don't need to recount step by step how my brother looked like a ghoul in his last moments. How is that supposed to help me? How is this supposed to end my headaches? I just ruined my morning writing this. And I forget everything like everybody says. And if I forget everything like everybody says, how is it that I can't forget my brother's withered face? How's that for amnesia? Gee. That's sad. What do we have here? This wall is completely covered with a phrase that says, dare to say my name. The brother's name, maybe? Hidden files? No. Where is the... Where is that, how do I get back to those logs to reread that? I'm guessing we need to say the brother's name. Big catch, angler trio, don't forget. Oh, or her name. I don't think we know anything about her name, though. Oop, didn't want to do that, but sure. Don't forget. Okay. Spooky music. How do I... How do I get back to those logs? Ah, here we go. Chronologue, that's right. Wait, but I can't see them anymore. I can't bring them back up? Oh, no, they're down here. Okay, okay. The angler trio. Yeah, oh. Walleye, maybe? No, okay. Just check. Guppy check, okay. Halibut check? Nope, okay. Worth a check. I don't know if Walleye is the brother's name, or I'm not sure what's going on there, but... Let's think about this. That's the beginning of the story. Walls covered. Properties. Aha! MMTT. Boom. Great thinking. What kind of name is that, though? That's a good question. Okay. For a brief moment, you sense something behind you. Between the crevices of a wall, you're barely able to see what appears to be a human figure. After focusing for a bit, you make out a withered face and a set of melancholic eyes, which, if you remember from before, he said the brother had melancholic eyes, because he said, I have melancholic eyes as Guppy, and that's the thing that transfers over, and he thinks of him when he sees me. As you take your first step forward, the stranger runs off, leaving the sound of pebbles tumbling on the ground. Holy shit, I was not actually, that actually is creepy as hell. I wish I could, like, full screen it, like, try to spook you, but can't resize it. That is indeed a fairly ghoulish image. Whoa! I know you saw me, .image, it changed. Oh, and then it's gone, because he's gone. Oh, shit. Okay, that's spooky. As you pass your hand through the wall, you thought of a name you can't pronounce. through your mind. You close your eyes and shake your head briefly. As you open them again, in front of you, the darkest passage so far is revealed to you. You delve inside. The torch you carry barely lights your arm, while everything else is completely lost in blackness. Slowly after you start to doubt yourself and think of heading back, your vision becomes completely devoid of light as the last spark from the stick expires. Rather than panicking, calm surrounds you. Somehow, you feel even more capable of revealing what's hidden within the dark. Keep out. Reaching this point must have required courage, but going past is utter foolishness. Heed my words and turn back now before it's too late. From Cassandra. The improvement of your vision has reached its peak. The dark still hinders your sight, but you feel comfortable moving within. You start noticing details on the walls beyond arm's reach. You find a boulder next to you with an engraved warning, which is what this is. Okay, gotcha. Cassandra. Not sure what this is, if this has any significance. I might hold this down here. Fishermen have great eyesight, I guess. You ignore Cassandra's warning and press on, only to find a contrasting scene. A calm, light room surrounded by stalagmites. Those are from the bottom. You can clearly see the way forward, but your intuition tells you that these stalagmites are worthy of attention. This short break soothes your anxiety. You continue on. A Rubicon. Okay, that's likely important. This one's not locked, so we can just go. Deepcave.amp. Continuing the trail past the stalagmite scene, you reach an uneventful dead end. Based on your experience during this exploration, you are convinced that something more than meets the eye. You spend the following we're inspecting every crevice of the walls that surround you, but now you can be absolutely certain there's no path forward. While scratching your head, pondering on what to do next, you heard a loud thunk far off behind in the cave. A different stone, a different flat stone now. A different leaf type. So if I go back? No, if I go... Whoa. Wait. Oh, it was like that, I think, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay. Behind the cave. Behind the cave, huh? Behind the cave. Behind the cave. Behind the cave. So this is interesting because it's not like there's not a folder that I need to like have a password for. Now I need to navigate somewhere else. Far off behind in the cave. I mean, there were doors. There were the doors. What did these mean? We didn't use these for anything, huh? Rena and then mate? Or it's, yeah, because you can see the A, so you can see the A still here. So it's like Rena, mate. Actually. There you go. I don't know why I didn't do that the first time. I wonder if that's gonna mean anything. Far off behind in the cave. There's no like settings you can change on these. Silent formation must have a purpose. It might have come from the entrance. Ah, okay. So we go all the way back up. Oh, fuck. Wait, what happened to this puzzle? I don't remember these files being here. What's going on? No escape.image. Interesting. Okay. Stuck.stp. Even after retracing your steps perfectly, you doubt your sense of direction. The cave's mouth's nowhere to be seen. It's only when you find the scroll from the beginning of your adventure on the ground that you hear the storm outside. You successfully backtracked to the entrance, but the landscape has changed. The only exit from this cavern to the shore has now been replaced by walls and stalagmites. On the ground lies a chisel of some kind. You could use it to carve some symbols into this new landscape. No, open that back up. Rubicon, Rainamite, mate. If I do this, does that do something? No. If I duplicate you, does that do something? No. Classic hidden files check? Of course. Rubicon. Rubicon. There we go. Okay, close Rubicon. We don't need that anymore. We might need the leaves, though. You cleared puzzle 8. Things are getting a bit weird, though. Why don't you stop here for today? Oh, is that the end of the demo? Well, let's read the next chronologue. Today, I thought that said today I meme. Today I remembered something delightful, so I'll write about it and make sure it's harder to forget. With the smell of cake in the oven, my nostrils tickled and I couldn't shake the image of her, smiling at me. Who is her you're talking about? It is almost certainly her. I think of her not only as the model of the perfect mother, but also as the ideal wife. Oh, symbol! Wait a second. I can't enlarge this, but do you see this? The squigglies? That's the same squigglies as that squiggly. It's all connected, folks. Perfect, ideal wife. I know I have dreamed of having a family for as long as I can remember, but I can't help feeling nauseous knowing I basically took over another man's household. It's not my fault that a woman and a child need the presence of a father. I only wish to help. Why do I feel guilty when the only one at fault is their absent old man? I'm rambling again, my sweet memories tarnished by sour shame. What would my brother think of me? Wait. So, is this trying to say that the brother died and then uncle kind of took over as father? Like, older brother, this is the older brother's wife, then uncle here, Halibut maybe became, and then that's why he also cares about me, aka Guppy. Wait, hold on, get back to that. Absent old man feels like, I think that's what was standing out to me about this one. Absent old man? Surely that can't be talking about his brother, right? So is this, he's effing his sister? What? Hold on, phone. Perfect mother, but oh. I thought of this as like the perfect mother to my children, not as like his mom. Is that what it's... Is that... So not his sister, but his mom? There's some crazy stuff going on here. Or maybe it's not, but we're assuming the worst, seemingly. The moment you stop carving, the wall before you starts to move, as if a small earthquake takes over the cave. The landscape revealed in front of you is now a long, hall-like chamber. It resembles an auditorium or altar. Its features seem designed by human, yet shaped for regular erosion. At the center, you find an empty stretch of space surrounded by unordered piles of stones. Engraved on the ground, you follow the message. When the path towards the truth is unknown, nature will lead me through stacking stones. You wonder if something's missing here. But there is also a detailed mural in the back of the room, and you can't shake the feeling it's hiding a different story. So, leaf? Squiggles? That doesn't look like this leaf, though. Mural. I didn't expect that. Well, okay, there's the squiggles again. And then that's kind of the, I guess maybe it's not the same leaf. No, they all three kind of look similar, but this one has the moon thing, which that has, and not this leaf. Unordered pile of stones. Nature, I wonder if I need to like copy the stones somewhere. This is just a third different stone. Okay. I'm realizing that doing source code always like gives a little bit of an extra hint. Stacking stones, huh? In files. Okay. Properties. Interesting. And this is a password, okay. So... Sorry, up? No, up. Etched wall. Flat stone. Duplicate? Can I move this? Go. No, I don't think you can move. I don't think you can like send this to a different folder or something like that. Ran out of memory. All right, my bad, guys. Huh. Okay, well, that is interesting. So maybe it's not about that then. Yeah, you can't drag, you can't go. Does just go means that, it doesn't mean like moving the document. Okay then. And what did the source say again? It said, should you take this advice literally, been finding strange flat stones around the cave. That is true. But then what would... I mean, this just says don't forget, but that can't be it. Yeah, it's gotta be her name, maybe? Notes? I don't think you're in the notes. Oh, you're out of memory again. Close that. I don't think I saw any names in the... Ooh. Well, that'll maybe be important at some point, but I don't think it's important now. Yeah, no names in these. That one also had a misspelling. Use notebook. Duplicate, compress. That doesn't do anything. At some point, the compress is going to do something. We don't know what, but at some point it will. At some point it will, I'm sure. Adoption form. Oh, so maybe he did adopt me. Oh shit. Yeah, and that's why he has my diploma. Is there a way that I'm supposed to be able to read this? And then it has like the name of the other person or something? I don't think I'm supposed to be able to read this. I don't think so. Angler trio, don't forgetty. No spaghetti. Settings. Oh man, there's gonna be stuff to do with this, I'm sure, later on in the game too. Whoa, that's gonna be crazy if that's the case. Storyteller Plus? Navigate to view source code and start writing your story? That also sounds like that's gonna be involved. Sketchy. Okay. What else is here? Next sum calculator? Okay. And no page, just blank. Okay. Where is the one? Yeah, leaf stick tree. I do get that, but I don't get how I'm supposed to order them around. Hello, what can I do for you? Talk to me. Name of a famous explorer. I didn't know that. Stick tree leaf. Yeah, sure, whatever. Either way, like something to do with them. But I was already trying to take the flat stone from the. Wait, why does this one flicker? Do they all do that? They all do that. Okay. We already had me go to the floor where there's flat stone S. Wait a second. S, L, M, small, medium, large. I was kind of hoping there might be like a secret acronym. Unless that means like, surely it doesn't mean do some, yeah. Surely it doesn't mean do some craziness like SML. Nope. LMS, SLM, MLS, MSL. Okay. Not a surprise, but you know, check. Ah, this one. Remember something delightful? But he doesn't say the name. Unlocked date, new to old. Okay, that would be helpful in the future. Import entries. Okay. I don't feel like they mentioned the name of a different person. And the path towards truth is unknown. Nature will lead me through stacking stones. Wait, is this like actually stacking them like this? Oh my god, it is. How freaking cool is that? Balancing the stones cracks something inside them. They crumble instantly and reveal some sort of quartz shards inside. You hold a piece next to your eyes and notice the most interesting qualities. Depending on the angle, it will change color like a prism in the light. Is that what the inscription means by truth? Even the mural on the back of the room looks clearer behind the quartz. It's sigils, sign with different colors. I was kind of hoping maybe that would work. Oh, we gotta have a color lens programming. Okay. Nice. Color me impressed. Color lens has been added to your programs that you've installed. Oh, I thought that would do it. Whoa! He's on fucking fire. So, okay, so red for that one. So, like, this won't do any... Oh! They all do stuff. There's a little croc. Sad lady. Very sad. Or what, you know, whatever. Eyes. Whoa. That's like a, an angel, right? But like the biblical version or something? So hold on, are you also on fire? You're angry. Does this do anything here? I mean, if you line up the sigil, is that related? No, you can't even really do that. I mean, I'm seeing the different things, but I don't think I'm getting a word out of it necessarily. What animal? Oh, okay. So it's not always passwords. What animal is bathing in the grief of tears? Croc? Crocodile tears. Oh. Oh, I spelled it wrong. I was like, no, that has to be the answer. How many eyes? Oh, multiple questions to lock it. Okay, how many eyes are witnessing the bliss of acceptance? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13? 12? 2, 1, 3, okay. I'm counting those two, and then this one also has like that thing on it that's like those as well. Maybe it's just 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did I just count it wrong? 11, 12, 13? Was it 10? Shit. Okay, well... Oh, there's one down here. Oh, there's a hidden one. 14? How did wrath manifest around the person on the boat? Fire? Okay, easy enough. Who is the dead man on the boat? Wait, this question feels out of place. This isn't part of the puzzle. Do you know who they're talking about? Do I know who they're talking about? My brother? Oh shit, it is. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. You're not supposed to be skulking around. Are you sure you should even be here? You shouldn't be here. You won't ever forget. Do you wish to forget? Guilt isn't good for one thing. You shouldn't be here. You won't ever forget. A fatal exit. Oh, this is like a video wrapping up the end of it or whatever. Okay. This is a cool demo. Oh, did you see the Windows screensaver thing? I told you the screensaver would come into play. Wow, back to game in 3, 2, 1. Well, well, well. That was really cool. And we by looking at some of the folders we didn't need to yet, we got a little bit of a taste for things in the future. We were seeing those symbols that seem to have some connection to the picture of the woman who is our sister, mother, wife, husband, or brother's wife that's now our wife, whoever this person is, whoever that lady is. Yeah, that was pretty sick. As far as the demo specifically, it was also nice in terms of it was like I got stuck enough, but not quite too long. Granted, there is like, it seems like there's almost two hint systems in a way. One which I didn't touch was the light bulb, the Nancy Drew clue type of light bulb, I'm assuming. And then like viewing the source code a lot sometimes seems like that will give like, maybe it isn't necessarily like a straight up like better clue or new clue, but sometimes it's just a rewording of the whole thing that makes it maybe more straightforward. Some weirdness going on, but I enjoyed that quite a bit. So, Desktop Explorer. This was very cool. I liked it quite a bit.